Selling a little or a lot? Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your own online shop stage to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage? Shopify's there to help you grow. Shopify helps you turn browsers into buyers with the internet's best converting checkout. 36% better on average compared to the other leading commerce platforms. Because businesses that grow, grow with Shopify. Get a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/promo. Shopify.com/promo.
This show is sponsored by Horizon Studios. Hello, everybody. I'm Nicole Goodman.
And I'm still Lauren Mishcon, and it's still Friday.
Well, it's Friday again.
It's always Friday on Friday.
Yeah, it's funny that.
Weird, isn't it?
It's so good that it's consistent like that. And you know what else is true?
What?
It's always Thursday on Thursday.
It's always Wednesday on Wednesday. Wednesday, the worst day.
And the best thing is always tomorrow.
Favourite day of the week?
Today.
A Friday?
No, today.
Oh, today is your favourite day. Oh, I love that.
Because
That's very profound.
It's the only day we have.
Okay.
You can never have yesterday and you can never have tomorrow. You can only have today.
I like a Thursday. Do you know why?
All right, so just kill my like
Your
good
profound
quote
vibes.
moment.
Your
I'm like the
profound
Dalai
vibes.
Lama here, and you're like, do you know why I like Thursdays? Because that's when I get my nails done.
No, that's not why. It's because when I was like 8, it was always double drama in the afternoons on a Thursday, and I decided that's my best day. And since then, it's always been my best day.
Well, it shouldn't be because we're not always together on a Thursday.
No, but I love a Monday now. I always tell you that. I always wake up on a Monday morning happy because I'm going to see you and come to work.
Yeah,
I'm
you
happy.
usually see me Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Aren't I lucky?
Yeah. I went to this luncheon the other day, and a woman's luncheon, and it was lovely. It was
woman, that sounds very old.
a ladies' lunch,
A birthday lunch?
a birthday ladies.
Keep it young
lunch.
and fresh.
A birthday.
A woman's luncheon sounds like it's for 80-year-olds, you know?
No, it doesn't.
It
It does
does.
sound like it's for like a gala or something.
Yeah,
it
like a
wasn't-
charity.
It was my mate's birthday.
Okay, better. Thank
Is that
you.
better? But
Yeah.
it was quite a posh affair.
Okay,
Like everyone
lovely.
was dressed up, and she'd taken over the restaurant, and there was a singer there, and there were
Gorgeous.
speeches. It was her 50th.
Like a smart birthday lunch.
It was so elegant and gorgeous.
How lovely.
Anyway,
Yeah,
I saw
anyway.
a lot of women I haven't seen in
Yeah,
a long time.
yeah.
And honestly, Lauren, everybody was coming up and congratulating me. I felt like I just had a baby.
Have
Anyway,
you?
after about,
13 years ago.
on last Thursday, on your
Yeah,
favourite day.
yeah.
And after like the third person, I sort of said, thanks. What are you congratulating me for?
Yeah.
Because I didn't really understand
What it was.
What was happening.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, you're just, why am I telling you this?
I don't know. Why
No,
are
there
you
was a
telling
point
me
because you
this?
said something.
Because I said about Thursdays? I don't know.
Thursdays being the favourite day. Oh, there's a link.
Oh my God. It was going so well.
No, there's a reason.
Will it come back to you?
I don't think so. You know, on the walk here, when I said to you, I think my HRT's a bit off.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Do you think?
Okay. Okay. Moving on. Wellness news. This is the news of the week. Ready for it? You'll like it.
I can't.
This is the headline.
I'm not okay. That was not okay.
No, that was weird. I'm just glossing over it.
Okay.
Here's the headline. The sign a man is really ready to settle down, he'll grow a beard, a study has found. Research suggests
Both of our husbands have beards.
that's handy. Research suggests beards are an indication that males are more likely to invest in others romantically and familiarly and find a permanent partner. Researchers recruited more than 400 men aged 18 to 40 with different levels of facial hair ranging from clean shaven to a full beard. They then were quizzed about their social motivations regarding fundamental social motives. Men having facial hair reported less mate-seeking motivation, more mate retention, and kin care motivation.
So it's what, a sign of growing up?
It means bearded men are in it for keeps. Men with full beards, oh, love a full beard,
Love a full beard.
may signal their disciplined nature. In a way, bearded men are likely to engage in the kind of pro-social alpha behaviour that helps women fall in love with them and for other men to trust or fear them. They found that women who are mothers tend to perceive bearded men as being better fathers. Therefore, having more facial hair may be used by men to inform other people their social motives are shifting from focusing on the mating market to the long-term romantic relationships and family. Another study by the University of South Wales, Australia, also found that men with full beards were perceived generally as better fathers.
Do you think it's that subconscious? Because I would never ever say yes, because I've always liked beards, but I would never have pinpointed it to I like a man with a beard because he seems more settled and safe to me.
I think it's very subconscious, yes, definitely. Like they say that men are drawn to women with a curvier figure because subconsciously they feel they can carry babies. Yeah, weird, but probably biologically correct, I'm guessing. When I met Ollie, he didn't have a beard. He grew a beard much later in the relationship, and I love his beard, and he did shave it off.
I remember you
a few months ago. I didn't speak to him for 2 days.
It wasn't a few months ago. It was in COVID.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
See, my time is just
about 3.5 years ago. I reckon he did that.
I couldn't speak to him for 2 days. I couldn't look at him, and he kept saying, "But it's my face." And I was like, "No,
it's his face. He's got a sweet face."
Yeah, but
I feel the need at the moment to protect Ollie. I do not know why.
I love a bit. Don't worry, Ollie is totally fine. He is living his best life right now.
So he met us in Gales the other day.
He did.
Because he picked Josh up
and
we were going to work.
Yeah.
And I said to him, there's a clip about you on TikTok when Lauren is talking about you. And he was like, what is she saying? Is she being mean? Is she being horrible? What does she say? I said, she's absolutely lovely about you.
He said, could you use a pseudonym? I was like, it's too late, mate.
Yeah, I mean,
it's out there.
It's been out there for years. Yeah. And also, you were rocking it, Ollie. Just so you know, he did not care, did he?
He didn't care. Also, it doesn't have any social media, so it's not like he would go and look for it or download it. Like, it's just not a thing for him. And he'll have forgotten about it by now anyway. But anyway, back to the beard. I love his beard. His father also has a full beard, which he's had since the 70s. And one day he shaved it off and none of the children spoke to him for about a week because they were so freaked out.
Until it grew back, basically.
Yeah. And my dad also always had a beard. So I think I'm drawn to them.
Are we going to go through every man you've ever met?
I'm just saying.
And my boyfriend back in 1926.
Yeah,
he also had a beard.
Your dad doesn't have a beard. Did he ever?
No.
You just like a beard.
I love a beard. Love a beard. I also don't like it when Adam shaves off his beard.
I've never seen him clean shaven, Adam, ever.
He's very, sorry to say. Well, I'm not sorry. I think he's very sexy with a beard.
I love a beard.
Yeah. You know who else has also grown a beard recently?
James.
James has grown a beard.
I'm into it. Not in a weird way. Let me just clarify. I think it looks really nice on him. It suits him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that for him.
But what do you think that's about? Because he's already married with 2 children.
And has been for a long time.
So it's not like he's just ready to settle down.
Should we ask him?
He's well settled.
Should we ask him? Because he is in a good mood, which gets us on to one of our lovely segments that we like, How is James? And James is in a really good mood today. Not only is he in a really good mood.
He made me tea and made you coffee.
He came in and said, do you want to drink, girls? Do you want the air on, girls? Is there anything you need, girls? And we were like, what's going on, James?
He also said, you look like you've got makeup on. You're like, all dollied up today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I said, we always have makeup on. And then he said, I've got someone coming in who's shooting a reel for the studio and can you be in it? Like,
yeah.
So that's what we're doing. James.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if he comes in, we're going to ask him about that beard. And does his wife, how does his wife feel about the beard?
He told us, he said she doesn't like it. He said she's not into it and she keeps asking him why he's grown it.
Well, if this article is anything to go by, she should feel safer around him with his beard.
She should. Because he's ready to settle down with his marriage and teenage children that he's had for many years.
How long has he been married? About 10 years.
Yeah, longer, a long time. That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Good for James.
Yeah.
And good for beards. And good for our husbands.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like, when Adam shaves his beard off, which is very rare, but when he shaves it off, I don't like kissing him because it's like kissing someone else because it's smooth.
Yeah, I hate that.
I hate that.
Hate it.
I like the rough
Yeah, me too.
Because that's the feel of his face.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's like a stranger.
On that,
Yeah.
I've got news.
You're growing a beard. It's a new menopausal symptom. Can I just say before your
Listen,
news?
you joke.
Can I just say before your fabulous news? I've been reading a book. It's probably the least fun book I've ever read in my life.
Why would you read it then?
It's called Preparing for the Perimenopause, right? And in it lists, nothing in that book is good news. Nothing. It's just fucking bad news to bad news to bad news. Every single thing that can go wrong, from eyes to ears to skin to hair to vaginas to weight to everything. And then when I got to the final kind of insult, which was, you may find that you lose hair on your head, but start growing it on your face. I actually threw it across the bedroom. I threw the book across the bedroom. I said to Ollie, fuck this, fucking menopause shit. What is this? There's no part of the human body that isn't fucked.
Are you happy now? Feel better after your rant?
Yeah. Now tell me your news.
No, I can't remember it now, obviously, because I'm in perimenopause. But
You said it was big news.
I have got big news. We'll get to it.
Yeah.
The good news about the perimenopause
Yeah.
is that you
Yeah.
are going to get yourself on some HRT when you need it.
Yeah.
And all of this shit won't happen because
Please,
your
God.
body's still going to be flooded with estrogen. All it is a lack of hormones, but you're going to be pumping the hormones back in. So you'll be fine.
I mean, I will sniff them, suck them, stick them, swallow them, rub them. I will do anything I need to do because I don't want this litany of nightmare.
Nobody does.
It just is a shit
That was another
show.
thing that happened at the lunch. The other thing, I can't even remember what happened and why I was telling
Yeah.
you, but all I spoke to people about
Yeah.
was whether you're on HRT or not and what you're on and is it working and how long you've been on it and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Apart from I was sat next to a girl who's much younger than me and we didn't talk about it.
Okay. Tell me your big news now. I'm ready.
My big news is this. It's not big news.
It's medium-sized news?
It's
Mid.
a big tip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, ready?
For marriage.
Oh, okay. I'm only 22 and a half years in, so yeah. Any tips welcomed?
I think after 22 years, any tips should be welcomed.
Yep.
Shouldn't they?
I'm ready.
So my husband and I were lying on the bed the other night and we're like canoodling over the dog.
Oh, right.
And we're rubbing the dog, stroking the dog and loving the dog. And isn't she gorgeous? And look at her and taking photos of the dog and just obsessed with the dog.
It's like having a new baby, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know she's 3, but it's
She's
permanently.
she's nearly 4.
Is she? It's
Yeah.
permanently like having a newborn.
And she's a baby size, my dog.
She is. And
So-
a baby weight.
Yeah. Well, she's a bit more than a baby weight. She's put on weight. Anyway.
Big baby.
So I said to Adam, you know what I think we should do? I said, imagine if we put all of the attention that we give to the dog to each other
Uh-huh.
and all that love and all that affection and all that joy we actually give each other. I said, imagine what it would do to our marriage. Imagine.
Imagine if you served him breakfast on a mat on the floor.
And take him for a walk on a lead.
That's a whole different thing.
It might help.
It might.
You never know. Anyway, so we've kind of been doing it, not to the extent that I kissed the dog, but then last night when I was going to pick up Lily Rose, my parents had popped in. So I kissed my parents goodbye and he went, what about me? He said, I thought you were treating me like you treat the dog. So I literally grabbed his face and I went, I love you so much. I love you so much. I didn't know what to do with myself. What can I do? And I was like kissing him everywhere and like, I can't believe how much I love you. And then I left. And it was, honestly, it was so sweet. And we had such fun. And then this morning, he was cuddling the dog. I'm like, you're supposed to be. And so we gave each other this massive, long cuddle.
Yeah. That's very sweet.
Honestly,
Yeah.
it's working.
The thing is, if we take that into my house, what is going to happen is Ollie will wake up in the morning, pick my eye bogies and change my nappy. So I don't know how well that's going to go down.
The love and attention.
I mean, but he does do that out of love and attention.
I do it to Miley too.
Yeah. But I don't want that.
I'm also not going to worm him and shit like that.
You're not?
But all the love
Yeah.
that I give to, you know what I'm saying,
I know
that
what
I
you mean.
shower over this dog.
Yeah.
Why don't I give that to my husband?
Because
Ultimately,
I'll
he's
tell you
more
why.
important.
I'll tell you why. Because dogs don't fucking answer you back. And they don't leave their shoes around the house.
Yeah.
And they don't forget to do stuff.
Yeah, well, they don't do anything.
They don't need to, because they just need to be handsome.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
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 I mean, maybe it could be cut your husband some slack like you cut the dog some slack. That could be a thing.
Cut the dog slack. She's perfect. I don't need to cut her slack. She just is perfect. So what does she need slack for? She was made perfect. She is perfect. She will remain to be perfect. Even when she shits on the floor, she's perfect.
Well, okay.
Anyway, that is my top tip of the week.
Great.
It's a good tip.
Treat your partner like you treat your dog.
This episode is sponsored by Horizon Studios.
If you're travelling this year and looking for high quality, sustainable and beautifully designed luggage, then look no further than Horizon Studios, who've launched 2 new ranges. The RE series, the world's most sustainable 97% recycled luggage, and now the revolutionary Air series, the world's lightest high-end suitcase.
And I can agree, it is so light, isn't it, Lauren? Because we got
it's
one
amazing.
Each. It really is amazing, and I love to overpack. If you have airport anxiety, like me, worrying about the weight of your case, when it goes on those scales, I do it every time, then I'm telling you the Air Series is for you. The Air Series pushes the boundaries of travel, and each detail is designed and engineered to combine an ultralight and durable product. It's significantly lighter than regular suitcases and comes with a lifetime warranty because the most sustainable suitcase is one that you only buy once. We used the cases to go to Paris and Wales last year, and as chronic overpackers, we could still wheel them with ease.
We could. Ultralight and compact, the Air series is made from a premium polycarbonate hard shell with reduced thickness and recycled lining. It's 100% vegan and produced in a way that is 99% waste-free, blending design and function seamlessly. So, Nicole, you can pack those extra 5 pairs of shoes with no stress.
The entire range is available on the Horizon Studios website and in all leading department stores. Go to www.horizon, that's HORIZN -studios.com. That's www.horizon-studios.com.
Horizon Studio. Let's go further.
You're a podcast listener, and this is a podcast ad. Reach great listeners like yourself with podcast advertising from Lips and Ads. Choose from hundreds of top podcasts offering host endorsements, or run a reproduced ad like this one across thousands of shows to reach your target audience with Lips and Ads. Go to lipsandads.com now. That's LIBSYN ads.com.
What else is happening apart from me losing the total plot?
Our friend,
zebra striping.
Yeah,
What's
zebra
this?
striping. It's not tan lines, which you might think it is, because I know it's July. Not that there's any sun or anything that would give you a
There's
tan.
been nothing but rain and wind, and you turned up to my door today in a winter coat.
And a winter cold
Yeah.
that I'm rocking. Yeah, it's been a really nice summer, in inverted commas. So no, it's not about tan lines. It is a new term for following each alcoholic drink with a glass of water. Zebra striping. Have a glass of wine, have a glass of water. Have a glass of wine, have a glass of water.
Why is it called zebra striping? You know what else it's called?
I don't know.
Do you know what else it's called?
Common sense?
Yeah. And hydration.
Yeah. I don't know why it's called zebra striping. It's just the name. And the reason why it's come up in the zeitgeist is because a lot of kids, including my middle one, are going on their first holiday abroad without their parents this summer.
Yeah.
Like a big lads or a
Yeah.
big girls holiday.
Yeah.
And so it's it came in an article about just giving your kids some very basic, sensible advice when they go away. And that was one of them. I thought, yeah, that is very sensible.
And eat. Always eat before you start drinking.
Because with the heat, they will have been in all day, and probably at night, if they're, abroad, that they could get very dehydrated and very drunk.
Yes. Where they have some sun.
Where they do have some sun. Yeah, my son has definitely got some sun where he is.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Someone's got to get it.
Agreed. There's one show on telly that I haven't watched yet, but I might. It's on Netflix. It's called The Man with 1,000 Kids. Have you heard about this?
Does he actually have 1,000 kids?
Yeah.
That is a busy man.
Well, not busy, more narcissist, nutter.
He's had a lot of sex.
No, he hasn't had any sex. It's a documentary about the world's most prolific sperm donor. He's fathered up to 1,000 children in the Netherlands to Australia, and the documentary is about all these families who basically start piecing the puzzle together and realising that there are over 1,000 half-siblings floating all over the world who don't know that they're related to each other, and obviously that could cause problems if they then meet in later life. And
how is that ethical that they let him donate so
he's
much?
He's been doing it
under different names.
All over the world, everywhere.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, there should be obviously some sort of legal limit on how many children you're allowed to father with your sperm donations, because otherwise you run the risk of this sort of thing happening. And a lot of people chose him because he's like a tall, Viking-y guy, blue eyes, long hair, good looking, strong. So he was a good choice. But, yuck.
That sounds interesting. Now that we've got all the wellness news and TV news and How is James news and my HRT and menopause and your rant about it, now that that's out the way.
Beards, dogs.
My beard, my new beard. We've got some big news.
Come on.
Haven't we?
Yeah.
Massive news. Major news.
You can share it.
Can I?
Yeah.
We, clubbers, are you ready for this? We are starting a new podcast.
And don't worry, because it's going to run as well as Self-Care Club. So you are going to get us not once, but twice.
Well, 3 times.
Oh, yeah.
Because we release twice a week on Self-Care Club and then we'll be releasing once a week. Anyway, the new show is called 40-ish. That's 40-ish. And it's going to be a deep dive into the absurdities and the craziness of midlife. And we are going to be answering listeners' dilemmas.
They may be mundane, they may be major, they may be rude, they may be ranty. We don't know what's going to come into our inbox, but we are going to sit, discuss, pick it apart, resolve it, probably not resolve it.
Well, we'll probably be arguing about most of it.
No doubt we'll be arguing about most of it.
And we're just all going to sit in this 40s club together and we're going to talk about midlife and we're going to be in it together and we're going to tackle it together, aren't we? Because there's a lot of shit that goes on in the perimenopause. There's a lot of shit that goes on in being in your mid-40s. It's a busy part of life.
It is.
And we want to talk about all of it.
So if there's stuff going on for you over the summer, something funny, scary, tricky that's going on in your life, you can send us a little DM about it. And
we would love you to send us a DM about it.
We might use it on the show,
or
the new show.
Or you can email us hello@theselfcareclub.co.uk. We probably will use it on the show.
Yeah, if it's juicy.
So the new show launches on the 5th of September.
I'm pumped. Am I allowed to say that at my age?
I don't know.
Can I use that phrase?
I was about to say you can say whatever you want, but...
No.
Yeah, I reckon you can.
Okay. I'm pumped.
I'm pumped. I am actually really excited about this new show. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be high energy. And we're really excited to bring it to your ears in September.
Yeah.
So there's a little intro. There's going to be promos coming out. We're going to keep reminding you. Don't worry about that.
So this is our last epilogue show for July because we always take a well-earned summer break over August.
Also, we just haven't remotely planned our holidays together.
No, but it's better than last year because last year, like the day I got back was the day you left. And so we just didn't see each other for 5 weeks.
No.
This year's better.
Yeah.
Yeah. See you over August. There'll be no nervous breakdowns. Be good.
Well, we don't know.
Well, I mean, that might be. It's true. That is anyone's guess.
Still a few weeks away.
That's true. It's anyone's guess.
We will be back in September. We're going to give you updates next week as to what's happening at the club. And what you need to know about. And we will be back with brand new shows in September, brand new episodes on Self-Care Club and a brand new show called 40-ish.
Thank you so much for listening. We're always happy that you choose to spend time with us. And have a lovely weekend, everybody.
Bye.
Hello everyone, I'm Kat Farmer.
And I'm Marianne Jones. And we want to ask, are you past giving a toss about what people think?
If so, then please join us for our twice weekly podcast, Been There, Done That, Got the Podcast, where we wang on about misbehaving hormones, inappropriate crushes and debatable fashion.
All while navigating the banana skins of life in a mid-heel.
Download Been There Done That Got the podcast wherever you listen to your pods.